Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Lord Forwind, here in Europa Universalis 4, playing as Castile, soon hopefully to be Aragon, in 4 tech levels. This is the current state of my diplomatic affairs, although I am going to get an alliance back with Burgundy very shortly. Allied to Portugal, and union over Aragon, Naples, and a vassal in Tlemcen down here. Who, once they get religious 4, I'll first force them to convert to Catholicism. For now, they form a very nice buffer against the Ottoman allied Tunis. However, the Mamelukes are still holding the line here. I don't know how for much longer. The Ottomans, however, did go after Poland without the union over Lithuania. They've gotten pretty well crushed, and oddly enough, France inherited Scotland. I don't understand. So that's kind of the state of things. We're going to have 18 years of the Renaissance before colonialism hits. Hopefully that will hit in my lands rather than Portugal's, but we will see. And that's kind of it. I've cut off Morocco here, so that's what I was going to do at the end of the last video. I was going to hunt down Morocco, wasn't I? Okay. Can't get the union over Burgundy yet, or with Burgundy yet, not for another year and a half. Okay, so in the meantime, let's go beat up Morocco, because they're squishy, and not only that, but they're Muslim and we're Catholic right now, and specifically Spain and Muslims don't seem to mix at this time period. Okay, actually let's move troops better into place here. Haha, that's the name of this territory. Ha probably, but haha works as well. Okay, let's wipe them out. Oh, and the Pope nicely called for a crusade. How wonderful. So I'm on crusade, even though I was still going to conquer it regardless. Admin Tech. Yeah, Aragon currently is in charge of the Holy See, so maybe they really called it. I don't know. Thinking I should probably let Aragon and Tlemcen conquer a lot of this land. I'll just take the forts. Don't want to risk any of my troops if I can help it. Plus, I don't think I have any cannon. No, I don't, so this is going to take a while. Oh, don't have a high enough tech level. That would explain it. I got the Iberian Union here with Aragon and Naples pretty early on in the game. It can go up to 1550. So, in that sense, we're doing pretty good. Since I've managed to take all their territories, let's mothball some of these forts. I don't think any great power is going to intervene in this war. In fact, I don't know if they can anymore. But regardless, this should be the end of Morocco. I'm going to try to revoke, not to only take all of their land here, but force them to revoke cores on the lands I own. We'll see if that works. That should also reduce the odds they reappear in a rebellion a bit. Of course, on the other hand, I'm still going to have to deal with all the Muslim rebels, which I'm sure are going to be springing up again here very shortly. Fez in particular seems to be a place that wants to revolt a lot. Okay, take all of that, and then all their money, or as much money as I can get. And that is the end of Morocco. Good. Of course, it's expensive as can be to core Moroccan lands, due to their Berber traditions, but doing it now is easier than doing it later when they're more developed. Okay, alliance with Burgundy here. We're still all opposing France as much as we can. I want to have a claim on Navarra. Who is France also allied with? Bohemia, who I believe is still emperor? Yep, so that would be a painful war. When could I possibly attack France if I wanted to, and who would join me? Burgundy would join, Brittany would join, Bohemia wouldn't, Lorraine, Genoa, and Venice. Portugal wouldn't, Papal States wouldn't. Okay. Well, once I squash out these rebels, that might be my move here. I noticed France took economic ideas rather than defensive, which means, although I believe they've hit Elan, no, they haven't yet. They're still going to be fairly vulnerable to a war. And they're also not level 9 military tech, they're only level 7. So that means, as of right now, we have comparable troops. And Burgundy still has their union, so we could win this. And I think it's worth a risk. The question is if I can get Portugal in. Ah, I can. Okay. This war is gonna happen. Okay, everybody against France, assuming Bohemia isn't joining. And I want to take Navarra here. Okay. This is going to be a very fun war. Even though we have about equivalent troops, we have a bit more. The issue is France still has very good generals early game. And of course I don't have any cannon, so fun. Denmark sent us money. Okay, thank you, Denmark. How many troops does France have? France only has 37,000, which, although powerful, I'm not terrified of. Long-term investment or payment in full? I'll take the payment in full here for that, and I'm going to need the manpower in this war for sure. So, build it up in all the lands in which I can. That should do fairly well. Who isn't going to really be an issue in this fight? Genoa is going to be at war. Naples is going to take on Venice. So it really comes down to, can Burgundy and their unions deal with the French armies till I can get there? Apparently not, because France is coming for me. Okay. Do I have a morale-based general? No, I don't. Okay, this is going to be really fun then. Could demand military support, then call a diet. That gets me closer to the bonus morale. Oh, this is not going to end well, I don't think. No. Oh my gosh, they just destroyed my army. Really? They just one-shotted my whole army. Wow. I forgot how overpowered France is. I'm going to demand some money from these burghers here since they love me. Give me troops. Okay, that ought to do it for now. I'm going to also... No, I can't yet. I was going to raise war taxes, but I really do need that morale bonus. Well, for now we're winning. Lorraine is fairly weak. Given a little bit more time, they might peace out of the war. France is... Ugh, too bad Burgundy's not quicker on the uptake, or they could have wiped out the French army. Lorraine... Not yet. Okay. And Naples is obviously getting killed by Genoa and Venice. Here comes my army. My newly raised army. I'll obviously reduce overextension once I can get that going. That'll be nice. Okay, is this going to end in the favor of Burgundy? No, because apparently Burgundy isn't going to help. What are they doing? Oh, they have to walk all the way around to join this battle. That's crazy. They won it in the end, though. So good for them. and I now have even better morale than France at the moment. That'll only last for a short while. Any chance I can get military access from you, England? Yes, I can. Wonderful. That should mean that... Okay, we can march through that territory then. Eventually. Not right now, though. This guy is a ruthless guy. Do I not have a siege general? No, I guess he died. Okay. That'll give me some more room to maneuver through English territory. How are my rebels? Growing very nicely. Homegrown rebels. France is slowly winning that northern war. Lorraine has regained its land, so it's not involved much. Okay. They have cannon, that's why they're sieging better than I am. What's France's manpower right now? Good shape, actually. A lot better than mine. Portugal will help, though, because they're pretty high-level tech. What happened? Did they just die? Wait a second. Where'd the Portuguese... Oh. Okay, they marched south. Sorry, the intricacies of trying to deal with a many-person war here. Especially that no one wants to leave, and Burgundy's too focused on sieging Paris, or else is unable to reinforce Normandy. Okay, I'm gonna let, Aragon go do their thing. If we can take Lyoness here, things will go much better, because then our armies can reinforce each other. France is not looking happy about this war, though, but they don't want peace yet. However, I'm going to have rebels very shortly. Let's reduce war exhaustion, have less rebels if I can help it. No, I won't take that loan, Austria, as much as it would be nice to have more money. And, wow, everybody hates France. Good for them. Good for them. Moroccan separatists. Ooh, that's actually a pretty large army. Good thing I have a fort raised. Can't actually go deal with those rebels at the moment. Where did Aragon's army wander off to? Okay, so somehow they've managed to path all the way up to Paris. Once I take Cahors here, I think I'll backtrack and go smash the Moroccan separatists. Yeah, that's worth it. The goal of this is to weaken France as much as I can. Okay, Paris fell, so that's a huge advantage. Let's deal with Genoa's troops. Got them. Let's just seize this territory here, since I have the chance. Looks like the first reform was passed in the HRE by Bohemia. Good for them. That won't last that long, though. And France is currently just collapsing here, so I'm not going to worry about them. Instead, I'm going to pull my troops back to go smash the Moroccan separatists, who are actually very close to taking Fez. Good for them, I guess. I'm going to kill them anyway, so at least I can do is congratulate them, right? Okay, anyone want to leave this war? Genoa, any chance you want to peace out? Buddy? No? Well, let them deal with occupying the French lands. I'll just hold on to what I have for now. Okay, wipe out Moroccans. march on to take that one. Oops, they're moving to Marrakesh. That'll make it easier. Okay, I don't need to occupy that because, in fact, my fort will retake that land. I'm actually almost positive in money, even though I'm rebuilding my forces. Okay, Lorraine, do you want to leave? No. Until that French army actually finally dies, they're going to keep trying to hold out. Naples is actually doing better than I thought they'd be doing. France did get a law now, so now they're dangerous. Darn, Portugal, you were a second too late. Too bad, too. If you had won that. Oh, it looks like they did. France is in retreat at the moment. Lorraine, Naxos. Lorraine still wants to stay. All of northern France has been taken over. It's just a matter of sieging down the last forts and we'll win this fight. Still got 12 years of no tech penalty. And I'm almost... I'm still behind in tech a bit. Mainly diplomatic. Not much I can do about that. See if I can... I don't think I'll be able to permanently weaken France to the point that they'll be jumped on and killed by all their neighbors, but if I can just take a couple of their southern provinces, give 1 or 2 to Burgundy, we'll be in good shape. Okay. Genoa still wants to stay in the war. Big thing I gotta do is catch up in military tech here, because soon, I assume France is gonna go defensive, offensive, even worse, for their next idea. So now not only they will have very strong troops, they're going to have very genius generals. That's a problem. The French army has interestingly retreated all the way to Naples. Well, France is itself almost completely occupied. At this point they are completely occupied. Okay, let's piece out Genoa. The closer I get to less people in the war, the easier this will be. Venice, gonna hold on for a little bit. Mainly Venice is taking islands. I'll take a corruption hit just to potentially get a favor later on. What do we have here? France is willing to give a fair amount of land to people. It's not enough for me though. Peace out Lorraine. Oops, these are Friselli heretics. Because France is completely taken over at this point. And Venice itself is still hanging on. Burgundy, surprisingly, will be able to beat those rebels. I don't know what the French are up to at the moment, but they're out there. Oh, Austria now likes me. Okay, first things first. I started the war over Navarra. I'd like to take Bern as well. I will give That to Burgundy. Should we give 2 to Burgundy? That would weaken France a lot. If I do that, chance of a coalition. If I do that, still another chance of a coalition. We give that to Aragon, not as much of a chance of a coalition. Okay, that'll work. But that's going to Brittany. Do a no return tours. Any release nations I can do? Nope, not at the moment. War reparations? No. Still, that would be quite a bit of... Yeah, I'll do that. I'll try and see what money I can get. It's only 32. Still, that will significantly weaken France. It'll give me Navarra. Bern is a nice place, as is Vienna here, although England's unhappy. I think I will, however, cancel military access with England now. I don't need it. There we are. For those two, retreat to my own land. Good War 1. France is still a great power, but is actually below me in development. Below my actual development. And Burgundy is pretty strong. Good for them. Big thing is they got Champagne here, so that will really weaken France's income. And since I didn't take enough land, I've avoided a coalition, which is good. Now to let the manpower recover and probably smash some Islamic rebels to the south. Yeah, that's probably what's going to end up happening. Or on the other hand, I could take a defensive idea. It's not worth it yet, at least. 16, wow, that's actually pretty good territory. England's very unhappy that I control one of their former cores, but what can you do? France was weakened enough. Austria is happy with me. So is Venice, oddly enough. Even though I'm allied to their rival. I'll live with it. Still allied to the Pope, so I guess I'll boost favors with them. Burgundy didn't expect anything from that war, so they're very happy. Next war, I'll want to take some more of these French provinces if I can. Specifically like Toulouse and stuff. Assuming France doesn't get really strong really fast. We're going to be dealing with some rebellion issues for a while because their ruler is also cruel. Or at least unrest. I'd like to go defensive ideas, but I can't. I got 10 years to try and get the highest tech as I can. More corruption. Aragon's happy, Naples is happy. Okay. I'll take a story. More prestige is always worth it. Try and become the papal controller. That's always a useful thing. It'd be nice to hit the Renaissance stuff. Okay, I will. If things go well, I should get at least one level on all the techs before the colonialism fires. Although if I get it in... I'm thinking if I can get up in admin, then I can take a diplomatic one and get exploration, which would be good. I'm still going to try for the Imperio Español, so control land that Spain did historically. Havana, Panama, Mexico, and is it Cusco, the Inca capital, under colonial nations. Okay, can't actually push those rebels out yet. Even with increased autonomy, they still want to rebel. Go figure. Of course, I could also, if I wanted to, make these cores. I did make this a core just because it's one of the trade nodes, or trading centers of trade. Oh, bother. I hate that aggressive warmonger rumor. Stability or 100 diplomatic power. I would normally take the stability because I can boost that for 100. And I'm behind the diplomatic, but I want to snag Renaissance thought here. Snag Renaissance thought, snag exploration ideas. And get military. Okay. Things are going a bit better. I do need to switch away from focusing, admin now, to focusing diplomatic. Don't have any upgrades yet. Okay. Susian Separatists. Sus and Quarterazite, or whatever. And that will stop those rebellions. Since most rebellions fall apart at the sight of armed troops. Specifically, heavily armed troops. Of course, the Algerian separatists are trying to revolt over here in Dara. Okay, they've got a couple more allies here. Honestly, I wouldn't mind if England tried to retake Normandy some. Even though France had Scotland, didn't seem to make a big difference in that war. Surprised England isn't trying to take it. $14.94. I see. I will demand diplomatic support here and snag the first colonist. For me, I'm going to be coexistent here just because I'm going to be trying to fight wars in Europe. Mamelukes are arrival, okay. Ottomans, whoa, that is a change. They have not even got anywhere near attacking the Mamelukes. They're busy off beating up Lithuania and Poland. Oh, and Armenia. Still haven't killed Kandahar or Karaman. Those two tiny states are hanging in there. And they went humanist. Good for them. Production based. That's good. I'm still getting as much gold as I can out of La Mancha without risking it depleting. Inflation is not good but manageable. Corruption though, I think I'm going to actually raise rooting out corruption quite a bit here. I let it get a bit out of hand. Anything above like 3 starts to be a problem. 0.6 per month or so. That's pretty good. New general. Oh, he's a good general too. Let's replace this guy with him. I've got 3 more levels before I can form Spain. So probably going to want another war with France in the meantime. However, now that they have Elan, this is a lot harder. Elan and offensive means you're going to have better firing leaders. Right now I actually have better morale because of the Spanish 15 plus the defensive 15. They have 20, I have 30. But they are ahead in tech, so right now it'll balance out. Truce is going to take a while to run out, so I'm not going to worry about that. Portugal's ruler died. Okay, royal marriage. Austria is not willing to go for an alliance, mainly because of Burgundy. Joy. I can issue an embargo on England since they're my rival, and an embargo on the Ottomans? I don't know if that's going to make any difference, but 35. I got about 38 in power projection. So 3 liters, it's about right. It'll also delay the, it'll give me that bonus power projection for a lot longer. Okay, corruption's ticking down nicely. I think I'll actually lower it a slight bit. Oops. Revolt in Ceuta. Okay. Let's move to deal with that. I'm going to have to deny this position for redress, otherwise there's going to be too much unhappiness among the nobles. Plus my general just got a bit better. Portugal, you have an army, they are fairly weak, why don't you go stop them? Who knows? The ways of Portugal are strange to me. Colonize. Let's grab Arguin here. Arguin. Gwyn. We need a lot more diplomatic to be able to discover the New World. So, based off that, I'm going to guess Portugal's going to get colonialism. Traders demand aid. I can't send you any aid, unfortunately. As much as I would have liked to. Lower corruption a tiny bit more here. Mainly because I'm now paying for 2 gold a month for the colony. And no, I'm not going to take the military idea, as nice as that would be. Instead, I'm going to improve relations with Naples and with Aragon for the moment. You know what? I think I'll stop this video here. We're at about 33 minutes. Well done if you've watched this far. First colony established here, Arguin. Obviously Portugal's already been colonizing Guinea here, New Guinea. Or Guinea in this case, it's not new yet. Gained some land from France, still got Aragon and Naples, killed Morocco. Colonialism will fire in about 2 years, and we'll see if that's either in me or Portugal's lands. I doubt it's going to be in England. No. Probably going to be me or Portugal. France is looking fairly fragile at the moment, so that will be the next goal. We'll be beating them up more. But that will wait till next video. In the meantime, however, I will say goodbye and hope you enjoyed it. Bye.